Hello, my name is Ashley Daugherty, and I'm going to talk about Paige Franklin Photography's Internet Marketing Action Plan today. So, who is Paige Franklin? She's a small town photographer from Lancaster, Kentucky. She started photography at a very young age where she really wanted, it grew into a passion and she wanted to make a career out of it. So, she is a photographer who specializes in maternity and newborn photography through their first year, also specializes in boudoir photography and family portraits. And she does also shoot 10 weddings a year. Due to her other commitments, that's why she only does 10. So the demographics of Paige Frank Photography is her target audience. They're typically females ages 20 to 35 years of age. They're mothers of newborn babies or young children. She targets individuals located in or near Stamford, Kentucky. However, people from all over have come to visit Paige Franklin, and she has also traveled across the U.S. in order to do photography. And the income range is roughly $35,000 a year or above. So the audience attention, people come to Paige Franklin because they want high quality, creative, and unique photographs done of their newborn babies and or families. So there are 4 different personas when you think about marketing strategies. There's competitive, spontaneous, humanistic, and methodical. So the competitive persona, they like to be in charge. They like to be in control. They're disciplined and businesslike, and they're really power-oriented. So when you market to this persona, you want to provide them with options. You want them to see why you are better than the competitors quickly, so it's a really short and fast process. So Paige Franklin would provide this persona with bullet points and images to show that they're the best really quick right there in front of them. It's all laid out, and they can discover this quickly. The spontaneous persona, they make quick decisions. They live in the moment, and but this person wants an emotional connection. They're very personal. So Paige Franklin would be very upfront and blunt with this person, but they would give this person testimonials from previous and current clients, so that way they can appeal to the emotions of this persona. And they would give facts about why the company is better by the testimonials. The humanistic persona, this person is much slower when making decisions. They're personal and relationship or family oriented, but they think about personal growth and for themselves and for others. So they want to know, how am I going to grow if I choose you? And they just want to hear the truth. So how Paige Franklin would market to them is they would use imagery to market to this persona. The use of testimonials would be beneficial as well. That way they could appeal to the senses and they can gain trust of the client. And Paige Franklin would also showcase the rewards that she has gotten because this gives the clients trust. And the last one is the methodical persona. So this person, they want the facts and the data. They want the bar graphs and the pie charts and all of that right there in front of them. They don't want to be rushed or pressured. They're very detail oriented. So when Paige Franklin markets to them, she would give them time when making their decision. She would provide details about the company using graphs and tables, showing the numbers and facts about the company, and showing how they're successful by giving them the numbers. Paige Franklin would show this person visually how the company can solve what they are looking for. So there are also some different campaigns that you can use when marketing. The first one is the broad campaign. So on this campaign strategy, we actually used Parents Magazine. Parents Magazine is a magazine that goes out to all different kinds of parents. It has different things in there that if you're a parent, this magazine would be good for you. You can get some useful information from there. We chose this magazine because of the target market that Paige Franklin has. She targets mothers who have young children, young families. So that way, we thought that this would be a really good place to put an ad. So in this one, we wanted to use photos because that way it'll, appeal to the emotions of the clients. And, we want to hopefully put it on the cover or near a relevant article in the magazine. And some offers and incentives that we would use is 50% off on the first photo session, along with 1 free set change or design during the session. Now here on the right, you can see our projected revenue and cost. The ad budget's $200. Cost per click is 20 cents. And out of that, our revenue is $9,375 and our conversions are 25. And then under that, you can see the RPV, MPV, the ad spend, and total cost revenue ratio. The next one is the targeted campaign. We chose the same magazine as well. With this one, we chose photos for our ad along with wording. And our offer was the same, 50% off the session with a free clothing and set change. And on the right, you can see our ad budget was $550, and the revenue that we got from that was $9,843. Now, intention-based campaign, this is where we're going to use keywords. So our keywords, we chose have the brand name along with, different things that Paige Franklin is known about. When people search for photography, they search for kind of the specializations that the photographer are known for. That's why we chose those keywords. Now, the cost and conversion strategy, and that's kind of going back to those keywords and why we chose it. So that's what Paige is known for. When people search for the photography, they search for things that they're looking for. And then the projected revenue and cost, the ad budget was $500, and the revenue was $8,250. Now, the newsletter sponsorship, we chose American Society of Media Photographers. So this is a huge newsletter that they put out. It goes to all different kinds of photographers and people who are interested in photography. So the ad that we would choose here is, we would put information about the company along with the photograph. It'll be placed in the newsletter near something that's relevant, a relevant article, somewhere where it would get a lot of exposure. And on the right, you can see the projected revenue of this sponsorship. The ad budget was $150, and from this one, our revenue was $17,128, and our conversions were 46. So as you can see, the newsletter is a very good source to use. Now, the last thing that we're going to talk about is our landing page optimization. So we really want to test our landing page. Our landing page is important. This is where we're going to get our conversion rates, our clicks, and our revenue. So some of the elements to test are the headline, the call to action, length of the form, the image use, the different testimonials, statement of trust. And the type of test we're going to use is the multivariate test, and the metrics that we're going to monitor are conversion rates, clicks, and revenue. We really want to test these different things so that way we know how good that our landing page is doing. So that's why we're going to use this as a good test in order to test our landing page. So that is all I have for you today, and I really hope that the action plan is beneficial for you and you can really see what we're trying to do with our website. And the next page is going to be the references that I used in order to help me build this action plan. Thank you.